This week on Tripping with George.
I've never slept with a Thai girl because they're fucking ugly. I've never paid for sex in my life, and I will certainly never start with a fucking ugly Thai chick. Everyone's so fucking broke there. Buddha doesn't give a fuck about you. If you do it any other way except the exact way I do it, you're a fucking failure.
Yeah, not really. Okay, so I'm sure we've all seen Andrew Tate all over social media, controversial dude, right? Banned off social media, blah, 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 blah. But this video isn't really about him because I recently came across a video of Andrew Tate sharing his views on Thailand and I was legitimately shocked, right? I mean, this is the most Googled man on the planet sharing some pretty shocking opinions about the people of Thailand and the country in general, as well as the people that come here as tourists. So I thought I'd share this video with you, but also a little bit about my thoughts on what he has to say after living in Bangkok for the last 6 months.
There's one country in the world where I remain celibate, and it's the country in the world where nobody else remains celibate because I am a superior being to most humans. Anyway, you're all losers. We've discussed this before. I'm the king of the world. And I am the only man who goes to Thailand without fucking Thai girls.
Okay, so we all know people come to Thailand and bang hookers, or at least a lot of people come and do that. I mean, Nana, Soy Cowboy, Pattaya, there's hookers everywhere in Thailand, right? But it clearly isn't, it's just not true, right? That every single person comes to Thailand with the sole intention of just rattling brasses, right? I mean, what you're gonna see in these clips is he does massively overgeneralize to the point of insult.
I've been Thailand 15 times maybe when I was fighting. I lived there for almost a year. I know Thailand inside out, and I've never slept with a Thai girl in my life, ever. Never once. I've never slept with a Thai girl because they're fucking ugly, and on top of being ugly, they're whores. And why would I want to fuck an ugly girl who everyone can fuck?
Again, this is a massive overgeneralization, and as well as being a generalization or overgeneralization, it just simply isn't true. Ultimately, this just might come down to personal preference or taste. I mean, some people like plus size chicks, some people like Thai chicks, and some people like dudes. When speaking about majorities, right, we have to generalize in order to be able to actually have a conversation and converse. And where we draw that line is hard, right? It's not really clear how we justifiably draw a line between a majority and the minority, right? Do we say we can generalize when it hits 51% majority, 49% minority? Or is 80-20 enough? Is 90-10? You know, we each draw that line in different places from where we can have a conversation where we can speak in general terms. But really, it's just factually inaccurate what he has to say. It would be more accurate to say that Thailand has the highest concentration of prostitutes, right? Meaning that within a certain area or represented as a percentage of the total population, Thailand has the highest rate of prostitution. Now, that being said, America, India, and China all have more prostitutes than Thailand. So do we really think that the women that are serving you in 7-Eleven or working in the local shopping center or the old lady selling street food or the female teacher that's teaching your children, you know, do we think that all of them are whores? You know, clearly not. Now, one thing worth noting that, you know, irrespective of the culture, right, money is a desire object for mating. And this spans across all countries and really all cultures, right? Now, it could be said that in Thailand, money is perhaps weighted more in terms of being a desire object from Thai women towards foreign men, but that doesn't necessarily make them a whore, right? Now, would that mean that every single woman that values financial security in a partner would be a whore?
How can you sleep with a girl when you get to walk around and see all the other men who have probably fucked her? It's disgusting, it's repulsive, it's extremely unattractive. But most of you losers think with your dick. You go there anyway, you get a little bit drunk, and you pay money. Oh, I have sex, I get to have sex. It's embarrassing.
Okay, so regarding seeing loads of other people, loads of other dudes that have banged your chick, that you're banging, this I can actually sort of get, right? If you've got an emotional connection with a female, you know, do you really want to see every other dude that's blown their back out? Yeah, not really.
I'm not paying some bitch. I've never paid for sex in my life. Never in my life have I ever paid a female to like me. And I will certainly never start with a fucking ugly Thai chick.
Like, fair enough, I'm with you, man. But again, with the ugly, Jesus.
When I was in Thailand, the only girls you see which are of acceptable standard are the tourists. Tourists from Russia or Ukraine, because Russian and Ukrainian girls are pretty good looking. But even then, they're not at the same quality they would be in Moscow. If you meet a girl from Moscow in Thailand, her manicure is not on point, she hasn't got a dress on, she's not wearing heels. Like, if I want a Russian girl, I'll go to Moscow. Why the fuck I want to go to Thailand and wait for some tourists to turn up? It's bullshit. Thailand's bullshit. Dudes still go there, and dudes love the place. I love Thailand because it's the only place they can fucking get some female adoration for their tiny budget. Because most of you dudes are not only losers and shit with women, you're also fucking broke. So you add that all together and you combine it, and ta-da, Thailand's the perfect combination. $20 hooker bullshit.
Look, there are some, or really many tourists who do come to Thailand just to bang hookers on a cheap budget, right? They do. And look, Pattaya is full of them. But again, this is not the majority of men who come to Thailand. You know, to my best understanding, it would certainly fall into the minority of men. However, yes, in Thailand, there probably is a higher concentration of men who come here with limited budgets and spend this limited budget on Thai brasses compared to, say, many other countries or many other holiday destinations.
I am the most celibate man in Thailand. I'm sure I'm the only man who's ever lived in Thailand and gone weeks without fucking. I must be the only man who's ever done it. Every other man I ever know who's ever gone has fucked Thai girls. And they're all like, oh, well, it's just fun. Or they lie and go, oh, well, I fucked a Thai girl, but she's not a prostitute. Shut up. Fucking shut up. They're all prostitutes. They ain't fucking you if they're not a prostitute, you fucking worm.
Again, look, this just isn't true. I've gone that long without banging the Thai bird. I'm sure many other people watching this have as well. And regarding women only sleeping with you if they're a prostitute, look, in all fairness to the dude, right, there is a lot of lying on behalf of Thai women out here, so you can see this justification. I've heard some proper shocking stories when I've been out here about guys who fell in love with Thai girls to find out they had multiple different sponsors and overseas boyfriends, juggling different time zones, and, you know, some proper fucked up shit, right? And this does happen out here a lot. But there are also, you know, many very happy relationships between Thai girls and foreign men that are not simply based on an exchange of money for sex.
I actually like Thailand as a country. I'm not shitting on Thailand. I don't mind it as a place. The only problem with Thailand is the people who go there. My problem with Thailand is it's full of fucking foreign losers. Thailand is such a unique place, whereas people think they go there and they change somehow. Like, if I go to Spain, I don't come back and pretend I'm a new person. But when people go to Thailand, they come back, oh, I learned so much about myself. And, you know, it was like I went to the Buddha and I got burlesque.
Right, but travel does change you. You know, and Thailand can absolutely be one of those places that changes you. I mean, after traveling, you are by definition more of a person. You've changed because you've absorbed more experiences and more of the world into your being. However, the degree to which you've changed, of course, varies from person to person and is completely open to interpretation, as well as the actual experience of Thailand that people choose to have when they come here. But at the end of the day, you know, you are fundamentally you, but now you've had a host of new experiences which can potentially change the way that you see the world.
Buddha doesn't give a fuck about you. Buddha doesn't care. The priest, how many stupid bimbo, backpacking, broke-ass nomad losers have walked up to the priest and said, bless me, and him just go, 1,000 a day? You think he'd even remember your face? You think if you got cancer, he'd give a solitary shit? He doesn't care about you. He ain't blessed you with nothing. He just wants the fucking donation. He wants something in the tip jar. You probably didn't even leave a tip because you're a tight ass.
Right, so for a theist who believes godlessness is one of the biggest problems in the world, he is extremely cynical on behalf of the monks. And we can only presume he is confusing a little bit Buddha and monks here. Now, Tate said, would the monks give a shit if we got cancer? Well, I mean, look, on one level, because they believe in reincarnation and view you as the soul or the Atman and everything like that, you'd like to think that they would still have empathy for all sentient beings, right? And humans being the only sentient beings that are capable of recognizing their own Buddha nature would certainly feel a certain sense of compassion. But to say they desire money or material gain is either just a lack of general understanding, right? Or again, a huge overgeneralization about what we hope would be the vast minority of practicing monks in Thailand.
And you're gonna sit there and pretend you learned something. You didn't learn a motherfucking thing. You are the same geek when you come back from Thailand that you were when you fucking landed. You didn't learn anything.
Now, yes, in all fairness, you are still you. You know, wherever you go, there you are, there you will be. But we are in a continual state of change, right? Nothing remains the same. Nothing stays still in this world. And the places we go and experiences we have are very much the external catalyst, right, for this inner change that we can have as people. Now, of course, there is a sort of a surface level growth, which people do talk about when it comes to them traveling Thailand, right? Now, you don't put on some elephant pants and visit a temple and suddenly you're more spiritually developed as a person. No, this generally comes through sort of years of dedicated practice, right? Dedicated practice and continual study and, you know, potentially a few, heavy doses of mushrooms too.
And I can't stand people who go there for a variety of reasons. One is the whole spiritual bullshit.
Now, spirituality, it's not just bullshit, right? I get he is saying the surface level spirituality that many people preach about, you know, is not very spiritual. I get that that's his point there. But, you know, if Thailand can act as a vehicle of awakening for people, then so be it.
Two is the fact that every dude can't resist banging fucking ugly ass chicks because they're not hot. They really aren't.
Again with the ugly chick thing, man. God damn.
A caveat to that is that Thailand, especially Bangkok, isn't poor. Bangkok is a very rich city full of millionaires. If you're like a 9 or a 10, if you're a Thai girl and you're legitimately hot and you decide you want to be a prostitute, you're gonna be fucking millionaire Thai guys. You're not fucking some Western dude for 20 bucks. You're not doing that. So that's how I know you only bang 4s and 5s, because they're the only ones who are gonna fuck some Western dude for your fucking budget.
Okay, so this is interesting. I do find this interesting, and it's true, right? I mean, if you are a very attractive girl and you're in the top percentile of brasses in Thailand, you're going to be able to have your pick of customers, right? And considering the nature of the game they're in, this is going to be the people with the most money, and it's not going to be tourists that are coming here with a little bit of money. And I mean, they're strapped.
Next thing I can't stand about Thailand is how tight and stingy everyone is. Everyone's so fucking broke there. Everyone goes Thailand backpacking and thinks that the #1 goal is it's not the quality of travel, it's the quantity of travel. Make it last as long as humanly possible. Delay, delay, delay. Be a little fucking tight ass and save every penny and just long it out. This is a God's honest true story. Koh Samui, Thailand. It was about 100 degrees outside, 30 degrees, let's say, Celsius. There's a woman with a fucking stick and 2 baskets full of water walking along the beach. A 60-year-old woman walking on the beach with water. And I was standing there and water, I went up to buy some water, and these 2 fucking bitches, these 2 chicks from fucking Canada, I think they were, come up to her and go, how much is the water? I can't remember what she said, 20 baht or something. Oh, and if we buy 3, can we have 3 for 50 baht? And I turned and said, you're gonna fucking haggle with an old lady carrying water in the hot sun over 10 fucking baht? That's like fucking 30 cents, 30p. You're gonna haggle with an old lady carrying more than you could probably fucking lift in the hot sun up and down the beach? You're gonna haggle her for water? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I said that, and these 2 girls were like, and walked off all like I was the crazy one. What the fuck is wrong with people? Give the woman her fucking money. You're gonna go Thailand and you're gonna fucking haggle the locals over 10 cents in the hot sun so you can delay your trip and extend it as long as possible to update posts about how spiritual and how much you've learned and how much you love the local people and how good a person you are. You're a fucking dickhead. You're a moron. Pay the fucking fee. I gave her 100 baht for 1 bottle of water. Ta-da, tip. Because I don't know many grandmas who can walk up and down the fucking beach with 40 kilos of water on their back.
Okay, so here he does have a few valid points, right? But generally speaking, younger people do have less money, and many young people travel to Thailand. And to say that improved quality of your holiday is directly correlated to spending more money is just a mistake, right? Now, yes, aircon and a clean toilet are a must-have in my opinion. Now, I feel like I need that, and a nice private pool will add, a new dimension to your trip for sure. But once you establish a baseline of comforts, right, the quality comes from things external to simply spending more money, such as having the inner peace to truly enjoy a beautiful Thai sunset sitting on the beach, and great company to really enrich your experience of your trip. Now, when it comes to haggling over very small amounts of money with people who genuinely need it, right, and are doing something backbreaking like carrying water up and down the beach, look, here I agree, right, pay the people the money, but this does have to be balanced with the understanding that people are going to try and rip you off all the time, right? Everywhere. Cab drivers, people that work in restaurants, bartenders, whatever. Everyone is going to try and charge you a disproportionate price to you for everything simply because you are a foreigner. So again, I'm overgeneralizing a little bit here saying everyone, but it is true. You are going to get overpriced for shit. So pay the people a fair price, right? But do make sure that the price you're paying is fair.
Everyone who goes traveling in Thailand is a fucking dickhead. They're either a stingy ass moron, they're some spiritual ass hippie bullshit, or they're there drinking whiskey and fucking a bunch of 3s who got hepatitis. The whole place it's a beautiful country, and Thai people as a whole are quite nice. They're extremely accommodating considering the bullshit we do there. And I do enjoy visiting it, but I can't stand the Westerners who turn up.
Again, look, I can't say the man isn't speaking elements of truth, but there are dudes who come here rattling cheap Thai brasses. It happens. There are dudes that come here and this is their sole objective. They come here, they go party, whatever, and they are purely coming here with $1,000 budget, and they are just going to blow that budget on brasses, right? And, there are people who believe they're embarking on a spiritual quest of self-discovery that ultimately does only involve going to a few temples and a few day trips out to the jungle. But there are many different types of people that come to Thailand, and many, probably most, who do fall outside of those predefined buckets that we've just mentioned and that he is talking about.
When I go to Thailand, I'm celibate, I don't fuck anything, or I import my girl with me. I'll go and I'll fly in 2 or 3 of my girlfriends and I'll meet them there. I train every day, I beat the shit out of people, I look at the pretty nature, and then I leave. That's how you enjoy Thailand. Anyone who goes to Thailand and does it any other way other than my way is obviously a failure, because it's my way or the highway. I am the king of earth, and everything I do is correct. If you do it any other way except the exact way I do it, you're a fucking failure.
Right. Okay, so after watching this, I want to be a little empathetic to what the guy's saying, right? He is known for providing encouraging words for young men, and no one is capable in this world of being 100% wrong or 100% bad. And much of what he is saying, I think, is intended to make men think a little bit more of themselves, right? You're better than simply coming here and banging whores, and better than paying for sex, and better than simply following the herd mentality. And for a lot of naive people, trying to wake them up to the fact that if you come here as an insecure man craving female attention, you are going to get screwed over by a girl who has multiple different sponsors, is banging a shit ton of dudes, right? And you could end up in an emotional and financial pickle. But his messaging is wrapped in some harsh overgeneralizations about all the Asian women in Thailand, as well as all the foreigners who come here. When speaking about majorities, as we said before, you have to overgeneralize in order to converse, right? But he seems to be confusing things with like higher concentration or higher compared to, and simply extrapolating this out to everybody, which is just a mistake. And it's just a shame that you've spoken so negatively about Thai women in this video, where yes, there are going to be a lot of hookers, right? There's going to be a lot of liars, there's going to be a lot of cheaters, there's going to be a lot of money-hungry bitches. But there's also mothers, there's daughters, there's nurses, there's doctors, there's teachers. And all the men are depicted as weak, desperate, poor, insecure little sex pests here simply to rattle through all the adolescent time poontang this side of Pattaya. And, I don't know, this is Thailand, it exists. There's so many different people that come here for many different reasons. When you get here, you're gonna meet a shit ton of different people as well, with all their different lives and different personalities. And look, I just think that he has massively overgeneralized to the point of insult to 50% of the population in Thailand who are female, as well as nearly every single tourist that has come in. Now, if you've watched it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm just super curious to know, what are your thoughts on what Andrew Tate thinks about Thailand, Thai girls, and the tourists that come here? I'd love to know. So if you could please let me know in the comments. I'm definitely going to be reading through all of these, and I really appreciate your input. And yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments. And thanks for watching.